Coming up on Bulldog Broadcast.
Stephanie shares the light of our hardworking counselors.
Then Mariana looks into the life of a first-generation American and how he strived to be where he is today. Today is May 19, 2017, and BBC starts now. Good morning, Bulldogs, and welcome to this insightful edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Xavier Dominguez.
And I'm Susie Theus. This week we're coming to you from our very own BBC studio, where behind it all, our staff strives to bring you the most informative and entertaining pieces.
We have a great show for you this week, dogs, so let's get started.
Hey, are you excited for the summer?
Yeah, but I had to get a physical before June, and I have no idea where I'm going to go.
Well, our school health center offers physicals and much more. Let's go see what they have. The Ben Archer Health Center will be open during the summer from Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. On May 30th through August 10th, it will be located at Oñate High School. They also provide physicals, sick visits, and much more. Our counselors do their best to make sure that we have the right schedule and we're always on track.
Reporter Stephanie Gutierrez takes out to our counselors to see how hard they truly work.
The counselors here at LCHS work very hard each and every day to make sure that we not only reach our goals, but have a good time achieving them. Mr. Hawkes, this year's senior counselor, shares some of the things that he does to assist his group of students.
I help kids with some college searches, things like that. I also make sure that the kids are on track. We do audits or credit checks. And this year, because I have all of the seniors, I've done probably at least 15 this year, where generally I average about 7 or 8. And we're getting close to graduation, so I'm hoping that we end up graduating 350. Possibly not all of them at the Pan American Center on May the 20th, but we're trying to also get them out during the summer, so there is a summer graduation too.
Although Mr. Hawkes will no longer be the senior counselor, he still gives advice to future generations about how to manage college and a job.
Things are not as easy as you want them to be. One of the things that our seniors this year need to understand that later on in life, when you go out and you get a job, there's deadline's a deadline. There's not an option. There are things that you need to do, when it's time to do them. And that's the only advice I'd have for the seniors.
Next year, our school will be moving to academies, which includes our placement of counselors. But to make sure the seniors don't go through too much change, Miss Walton will be assisting them in this upcoming year.
I had all the juniors, which was great. So it's given me a chance to get to know the kids. And then next year as seniors, even though we are going to an academy program, we're keeping the seniors under my caseload, so there'll be some consistency for them and continuity. The seniors of 2018 will be my counseling caseload next year, which I'm very excited about, as you can tell.
Many people don't realize just how much our counselors do to ensure that we reach our goal of graduation. Be sure to thank them for all their hard work. For Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Stephanie Gutierrez.
Thanks, Steph. What are you looking for?
I lost my... Have you seen it? I just had it.
While she looks for that, let's take a quick break.
Coming up after the break.
Aaron gives us a sneak peek into the studio.
Then, Lorena looks into the life of a first-generation American. Appeals are due next week. You can pick up packets in the attendance office. If you have more than 4 absences in a class that are non-school related, you must appeal. Otherwise, you won't receive credit.
Attention students, next Friday, May 26th will be a half day. Finals are scheduled for first and third period that day, and school will end at noon. We hope you have a wonderful summer, Bulldogs.
I found it. Oh. Welcome back, dogs.
I feel like we really haven't seen what our staff has been up to lately and how they're doing with these crazy producer trials.
Let's go check them out in this new generation edition of the studio.
According to American Progress, approximately 43.3 million foreign-born people live in the United States, many of which built better lives for themselves and gave their family a chance for a brighter future.
Reporter Mariana Guillen takes a look into a first-generation American to see how he got to be where he is today.
In America, people from all around the world come here for a chance at a better life, but we may not know the struggles it takes to get here. Herman Ortiz, a lawyer and a farmer here in Las Cruces, tells us about his father, who was an immigrant who found support for him and his family.
My dad was born and raised in a small town in northwest Chihuahua, Mexico, called San Andres. He immigrated to the United States at the age of 16 under the Bracero program, and eventually his employer legalized his residence and he became a U.S. citizen later on. Very proud of it. My dad was originally our farm worker, and he wound up starting his own farm, his own business. So for most of his adult life, he worked as a farmer and a rancher. Through hard work and determination, obviously, he never really fully learned the English language, and he only had a 6th grade education. But he was very intelligent. Even though he didn't have the opportunity to go to school, he was able to overcome a lot of obstacles, and with the help of my mom was able to start his own business and do well and succeed and grow that business.
Mr. Ortiz tells us about how he's tried to keep up his father's legacy since his passing and how he continues to look forward to the future.
He passed away in 2011 due to, he'd never been sick his entire life, but he wound up having a tumor in his pancreas, and he passed away from pancreatic cancer. You know, if my dad, who loved this country very, very much, and he loved his home country very, very much, but I would just say that to anyone who feels that achieving their goal, whatever it may be, is impossible, you know, you just need to look to the examples of other people that have overcome. In my dad's case was lack of education, lack of resources, but this country, there's great opportunity for anyone. Always remember, there are always going to be obstacles in your way and in your long life that you're going to live, but you just overcome those and you just keep on focusing and adjusting to what needs to be done, and nothing's impossible. And of course, as always, you know, your family is the most important. Your family and your health are the most important things, so never lose sight of that.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, you can always find success from hard work and determination. Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Mariana Guillen.
Thank you, Mariana. It's always interesting to hear the stories of how others came to be.
Well, dogs, unfortunately, that's all we have for you this week. I'm Susie Theus.
And I'm Xavier Dominguez. We hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and we'll see you next week.